good at different times, but we'll see how it works. But the rear wings and the front wings, I can't believe how much bigger they are when you actually see them in person.
Thing is, though, who's got it right and who's got it wrong? Mercedes go for one concept, Ferrari go for another. Sauber have gone for something even more dramatic on that. And they'll be asking themselves this question at the teams, of course. Have we got it right? Have we got it wrong? And if they have got it wrong, changing things around is not just a matter of, well, we'll bung a new front wing on and everything will be okay.
Well, I talked to Luca Fabato, the head of aero at Alfa Romeo, and he was saying, so it's always a slightly nerve-wracking moment when you get to Barcelona and everyone unveils their cars at the pit lane, and he goes, our front wing's quite different to everybody else's, and that's a slightly nerve-wracking moment. But you look at the Red Bull, I was looking in the pit lane this morning, and Paul, you're down there, you'll see it as well. The amount of angle they've got on the front flap is very reminiscent to what they've had over the last few years. It's what we've seen from Red Bull the last few years. Clearly, their philosophy of, you know, having the high rear end, the rake of the car, and these high angles on the elements of the front wing, they've stuck with it. They believe, and really, you know, it's just down to your concept. It doesn't mean one's right and one's wrong. It's just what's the philosophy you followed. And you know, you'd be a brave man to question Adrian Newey on aerodynamic philosophy, wouldn't you?
I might do it on his new beard, but not on aerodynamic philosophy, certainly. Johnny, we're approaching turn 11 here with Charles Leclerc on board.
Yeah, well, I think earlier on we could see the change of direction. This Ferrari was just really positive, and again, I think you can see it there, hopefully back home. But of course, as we go down this sort of little short burst down to this right-hander, quite open on the exit, so you can sort of get on the power very easily. But it's turn 14 and especially 15 where you really do see the difference. You can see that front end really does bite, and especially here at the slow speed, mechanical grip comes into effect, but you get on the power, just a little bit of an ease on the throttle once again, not using that much track on the outside there, so that looks as if that Ferrari looks pretty pinned as it goes down to a bumpy turn 1.
It's a 126.6 for Charles Leclerc. He's on the hard compound tyre. He's got one more set of those than his teammate Sebastian Vettel has. As a result, has one less set of the medium tyres, which I'm not sure is going to be anything like an advantage for this weekend. That medium tyre actually looks to be performing quite well. There you can see the back end sliding around a little bit through turns 3 and 4. But